Global supply chains play a vital role in the interconnectedness of world economies. They ensure the efficient movement of goods and services across borders, contributing significantly to the global economy. However, in recent years, these supply chains have been subject to disruptions due to various factors, such as geopolitical tensions, natural disasters, pandemics, and technological vulnerabilities. These disruptions have led to significant economic consequences, affecting industries, governments, and consumers alike. This article will explore the causes, effects, and long-term impact of global supply chain disruptions. Number 1. Understanding the concept of global supply chains. Definition of supply chains. A supply chain is a network of suppliers, manufacturers, distributors, retailers, and consumers involved in the production and delivery of goods. Global supply chains extend across multiple countries, where raw materials, components, and finished products move across borders to meet international demand. Components of global supply chains. These include suppliers, manufacturers, logistics providers, and retailers. The efficiency of each component is essential to ensuring the smooth functioning of global trade and commerce. Number 2. The globalization of supply chains. Globalization explained. The movement toward globalization has integrated national economies into a single global economy. This integration has allowed companies to access international markets and production capabilities, increasing the complexity and scale of global supply chains. Benefits of globalization. It has led to cost reductions, improved product availability, and greater efficiency. Companies can source materials and labor from regions offering competitive advantages, increasing productivity and market competitiveness. Number 3. Factors contributing to global supply chain disruptions. Geopolitical tensions, trade wars, economic sanctions, and political instability in certain regions can disrupt the flow of goods. For example, the ongoing trade disputes between the US and China have led to increased tariffs, making it more expensive for companies to trade goods between these nations. Natural disasters. Hurricanes, earthquakes, and floods can cause extensive damage to infrastructure, disrupt production facilities, and halt transportation systems, leading to delays and increased costs. Pandemics and health crises. The COVID-19 pandemic has shown how a global health crisis can severely disrupt supply chains. Factory closure, labor shortages, and transportation bottlenecks significantly affect industries worldwide. Technological vulnerabilities and cybersecurity threats. Increasing reliance on digital systems and automation makes global supply chains vulnerable to cyber attacks. These attacks can disrupt operations, steal intellectual property, or hold businesses hostage with ransomware. Number 4. The COVID-19 pandemic and its impact on supply chains. Factory closures. The pandemic forced the closure of factories around the world, especially in Asia, where a large portion of global manufacturing occurs. These shutdowns created delays in the production of essential goods. Shipping and logistical bottlenecks. Lockdowns and restrictions on movement disrupted transportation networks. Ports became congested, and international shipping companies faced challenges in meeting deadlines. Changes in consumer behavior. The pandemic also led to a shift in consumer behavior, with a surge in demand for certain products, such as medical supplies and electronics, while demand for other goods, such as luxury items, sharply declined. Number 5. The impact of global supply chain disruptions on specific industries. Technology and electronics industry. The semiconductor shortage, for example, disrupted the production of electronics and automobiles, as semiconductors are critical components for many high-tech products. Automotive industry. Automakers, particularly those relying on just-in-time manufacturing, faced severe disruptions as parts and components could not be delivered on schedule. This resulted in production delays and financial losses. Healthcare sector. Supply chain disruptions in the healthcare industry led to shortages of personal protective equipment, ventilators, and medicines during the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic, putting pressure on hospitals and health systems. Number 6. Economic consequences of supply chain disruptions. Increased costs for businesses. Disruptions often led to higher operational costs. For instance, companies may have to source raw materials from more expensive suppliers or pay higher shipping fees due to logistical delays. Reduced productivity and efficiency. With delays in receiving parts or materials, production lines may be forced to halt or slow down, reducing overall productivity and efficiency. Inflation and price increases. As businesses face increased costs, they often pass these costs on to consumers, leading to inflationary pressures on the economy. This can particularly affect the prices of goods like food, energy, and consumer electronics. Number 7. Supply chain disruptions and employment. Job losses. Certain industries, particularly those relying on global supply chains, can face layoffs during disruptions. Companies may be forced to downsize or close down temporarily, leading to unemployment for many workers. Job creation in certain sectors. On the other hand, the demand for logistics workers, healthcare professionals, and workers in industries related to e-commerce increased during the pandemic as supply chains adjusted to new patterns of demand. Changes in labor market dynamics. Global supply chain disruptions highlighted the vulnerabilities of labor markets. Workers in certain sectors may experience job insecurity, while other sectors may see a surge in demand for their services. Number 8. Local economic impact of global supply chain disruptions. Regional disparities. Supply chain disruptions have varying impacts across different regions. Developed nations with diversified economies may be better equipped to weather the storm, while developing nations that rely heavily on exports may experience deeper economic challenges. Small and medium enterprises, SMEs. SMEs are particularly vulnerable to supply chain disruptions. They may lack the resource to secure alternative suppliers, making them more dependent on global supply chains. These businesses often face financial hardship during disruptions. Number 9. The role of technology in supply chain management. Automation and robotics. Automation has the potential to reduce the impact of labor shortages and improve the efficiency of manufacturing processes. Robotics and automation can also help meet demand surges and maintain production levels during disruptions. Artificial intelligence and data analytics. AI and machine learning can help businesses predict supply chain disruptions before they occur, enabling better risk management and decision-making. Data analytics allow companies to adjust quickly and optimize their operations. Blockchain technology. Blockchain offers enhanced traceability and transparency within supply chains. This technology helps identify weaknesses and prevent fraud, ensuring that goods move efficiently and securely across borders. Number 10. Sustainability and resilient supply chains. Building resilience through diversification. To reduce vulnerability, companies are diversifying their suppliers and production facilities. This strategy helps mitigate risks in specific regions and ensures continuity when disruptions occur. Sustainability practices. Many businesses are moving toward more sustainable supply chains by reducing carbon footprints, using renewable energy, and minimizing waste. Sustainable practices help future-proof businesses against environmental disruptions. Circular supply chains. In a circular supply chain, products are designed for reuse, repair, and recycling, reducing the reliance on new raw materials. This model fosters resilience and supports long-term sustainability in the face of disruptions. Number 11. Policy and government response to supply chain disruptions. Regulations to safeguard supply chains. Governments play a crucial role in protecting supply chains from external shocks by implementing policies that ensure the smooth flow of goods. These may include trade agreements, tariffs, and infrastructure investments. Investing in infrastructure. Governments need to invest in modernizing transportation, energy, and telecommunications infrastructure to ensure the efficiency and resilience of supply chains, especially during crisis. Global cooperation and coordination. To prevent disruptions from spreading, international collaboration is essential. Governments, trade organizations, and businesses must work together to coordinate responses and create more robust global supply chains. Number 12. Long-term economic implications of supply chain disruptions. Economic reconfiguration. Prolonged supply chain disruptions may lead to the reconfiguration of the global economy. Countries and businesses may prioritize resilience over cost efficiency, reshaping production and distribution networks. Emergence of new business models. The challenges posed by disruptions have led to the emergence of new business models. E-commerce, digital platforms, and localized manufacturing are all rising in popularity as businesses look for ways to reduce reliance on vulnerable global supply chains. Rebalancing trade relations. The lessons learned from disruptions may result in a shift toward regionalization, with businesses and governments focusing more on trade within regional blocs and reducing dependence on long-distance global supply chains. Number 13. The future of global supply chains. Technological integration. The future of global supply chains will be shaped by technological advancements. Companies will continue to invest in automation, AI, IoT, and blockchain to create more transparent, efficient, and secure supply chains. Shift toward localization. There is likely to be a greater emphasis on local or regional supply chains to mitigate the risks associated with global disruptions. Companies may choose to produce goods closer to their markets to reduce transportation costs and vulnerabilities. Adapting to consumer expectations. Consumers are becoming more conscious of the environmental and social impacts of supply chains. In response, businesses will need to adapt by providing more sustainable products and practices, aligning with changing consumer preferences. Conclusion. Global supply chain disruptions have underscored the vulnerabilities of interconnected economies. While globalization has brought significant economic benefits, it has also exposed the risks associated with relying on long, complex supply chains. The COVID-19 pandemic, geopolitical tensions, and environmental factors have highlighted the need for greater resilience, diversification, and sustainability in global supply chains. Moving forward, businesses, governments, and international organizations must work together to create more robust and adaptive supply chains that can better withstand future disruptions. By embracing technological innovation and sustainable practices, we can ensure that global supply chains continue to support economic growth while minimizing the risk of future shocks.